Good morning, friends and colleagues. David Byrne in Austin, Texas. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about what I do for a living. People, often ask, "What do you do?" when you meet them. I say things like I run a marketing firm, I'm a creative director, brand strategist. Those things tend to go flying over one's head. People don't really identify with that. One of the options would be to explain, and you need time and a receptive audience for that. So I'm gonna just in a couple of minutes explain. So first off, I am built like a journalist, yes, and like a farmer, but for today's purposes, like a journalist. That's how I'm wired. That's how I think. That's how I behave. That's the kind of work I do, which means I dig in, and like all journalists, I ask hard questions, possibly annoying questions, in order to get to what we call the truth, objective reality, fact-based reporting that can be used very successfully in marketing communications, and needs to be, actually. So what's happening here is I am a reporter and an editor working in marketing communications as a creative director and a copywriter, seeking brand truth in order to reveal it to my clients' customers, to make things very clear to the client's customers why the client's products and services matter, why they matter at all. And really, the why they matter question is the fundamental question that begins these relationships and sustains them throughout. And therein lies some uncomfortability. Trying to get a provider of products or services to honestly look at, why does your product or your product line or your services matter in the world? What difference are you making for your customers? How are you uplifting them? How are you helping them? These are fundamental questions that consultants like myself are prepared to answer. It's not the typical work of an ad agency. An ad agency is often wrapped up in outputting the results that come from this sort of strategic alignment. And we do that too. I've been doing that for years, but it's the strategic alignment with the customer base, with what people actually think, what they actually care about, that I'm specializing in, and that Bonehook, my firm, is offering. And when you align like that, we can output creative for you, or another firm can. The point is, you got to get aligned. You got to get right with your customers. And in order to do that, you need to get right with yourself. It's not easy to do. People think, "Oh, give me a new brand and a new marketing plan and I'm off to the races." Sure, that's part of it. But the core is getting your brand and your company aligned with objective reality. What do customers think? If they're thinking something that you're not, and you're countering what they think, that's a fast way to ruin a brand, or a business. So please don't do that. Okay, thanks a lot for listening today. David Byrne, Austin, Texas, Backyard Brand Chat. Really appreciate your time and interest. Thank you so much.